Hello, everybody. It is Badger Wild back again with another tips video to make you a better engineer in Space Engineer, showing you off some little tricks and things that I've learned that will drastically improve your ability and your efficiency inside of Space Engineers. Today, connectors. We're going to be talking about the best place to put connectors so that you can rapidly get onto a station and get off and improve your efficiency. And in my opinion, this is the best medium ground that'll enable you to work with ship design. In other words, you can make some really cool looking ships and still be able to have that speed of function in which you can still rapidly land your ship properly onto a station. So without further ado, let's get started, engineers. So as of right now, you can see I'm over here at this nice, beautiful station we've got going on. This is a player-made station. It's not mine. I haven't made very many stations in my life, and they don't ever look good. But what we're going to do is we're going to fly over here to these two ships, and we're going to talk about connectors for just a second before I start showing off how to do this and do it rapidly. Now, normally, if we were going to do ship placement and we were going to build a ship for or put our connector in the optimal place, the very best place to where it would connect rapidly to a station, the best place would be to put the connector right here on the nose of the ship. You can see right here on the nose of the F-302 or over here on the nose of this ship. However, as you can notice with both the F-302 and this particular ship, I forget the name of it, we are going to be reviewing it at some point in time, you'll notice that the guns are pointed very closely forward. Especially in combat ships, this is not possible. And usually when you want to make a sleek, good-looking design, if you're like me, you want your ships to look good. Sometimes you got to put that connector somewhere else. So the other option I've seen is some people will put these connectors in the back of a ship. This interferes with engines. And the other problem with putting a connector in the back of the ship is this is probably the least optimal place to put it. It sounds like a great idea at first, until you realize that even if you put a camera back here to see the connector, you are going to have your left and right controls are going to be flipped almost immediately when you are operating. So this is not the optimal place to put it. So the happy medium, I would say, is either on top of the ship or on the bottom of the ship. And don't worry about side to side. That works really good for large ships. But even then, this rule kind of sticks by putting the connectors on the top or the bottom of the ship. Unless you are putting in a connection port on a large ship where you're going to have a door at also so you can just easily walk off the ship onto the station, this is going to be the better option for fighters. Now, for this, we're going to hop into this nice, neat little ship here. I'm going to show you guys how to land one of these ships like this and why this works so intuitively. So we have this nice little Falcon-like ship here. I'm not even sure what it's called. F something. We're going to fly this down here. And let's just pick this one over here. I got to be careful because this ship doesn't have a whole lot of stopping thrust, but this is why it's so intuitive and why I also said putting it in the nose would be most optional, because you can technically see what's going on. Now, starting here, just line myself up nice and properly here. We're going to line up with the station. And we're going to fly right up over this. As so. Press V to see the outside of the ship. I can now see exactly where I'm going. Now, from this position here, I only need the WS keys for forward and back movement, and I need C and spacebar to control the height. It's very easy. I can see I am right over the top. Press down C very quickly. And this has the magnetic clamps. As you see right there, we're locked on. Boom, and we're locked into the station. Very good, very quickly. And this is important to know how to do, because if you don't, you may be in situations, and the reason why I say this is the optimal place to put it is either on top or on bottom. There are situations in Space Engineers, it has happened to me, where I will be solo playing and I'll build a small ship for mining to get myself to that big build point, and I won't have very good defenses, and suddenly a couple of pirate drones will show up, like 2 or 3, And it's more optimal for me to get in there, connect my small ship to the other ship that I'm working with, and then just hit the gas and take off. Very, very necessary for that. Or also, if you're like some people I've seen some guys. I have also been, when I would play, I would see missions in which someone would build a fighter whose entire purpose was to deliver ordnance, and they ended up having to leave. There was one particular instance where I watched personally from a distance a group of guys try to bomb an area, successfully bombed it, but had to abandon 2 of their fighters because they couldn't get them connected in time. The other team had managed to get to them, and they had about 2 minutes. 2 minutes is too long. So right now we're going to go over here to the F302. I'll also be doing this. This is my personal ship that I built. It is on the workshop if you want to mess it. By the way, all this is on the workshop. The station, the fighter, I'm going to review all of it, so don't worry. That will be a future review video. So anyway, let's hop over here to the F302. Because the F302 I got is bad A. Now, for purposes, let's just fly this thing a little bit as we're going through here. And let's say we just completed a combat mission here. And say Chris is telling me, hey man, you got to get back to base. Enemy is sending in forces. Okay, we're coming back in. See how fast I can put this thing on here. And on down here like so. Line us up. Oh, tap that real quick. Go down 1. Go to V. Don't know why my camera's not working all of a sudden. Okay, there's where they go. Why the camera's not working. So now we go to V here. Outside. I have to turn a little bit. Right now I can hear Chris going, hurry up, Badger. We're about to be taken down. I'm like, okay, man, we're locked in. Just hit the thrusters and let's get out of here. Like I said, very, very efficient way. Even if you make a mistake, you can easily correct it because of the direction. As I said, what you do in doing this is you line up because your connector will be in line. It's very similar to your connector being in front of your ship. Because the connector is in line with the rest of the ship, you can just fly it right up. As long as you look at this and keep it in line, fly right up to it, then go to your outside camera. And then it's just using the WS keys to line up and then either C or space bar to push yourself up into it. And bam, you're locked in within less than a minute. And I'm telling you, I've seen guys do this. This is not a problem every player will run into. Some players will figure this out by accident. I've seen some people trying to hook ships up and having difficulty just getting them there. And that's why this video is out there, to help you guys efficiently get from point A to point B. And this is the most efficient way to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, with the ships that are here, it's very easy to put in. And like I said, you just line up on the connector, fly it till the connector starts to disappear, go to your third person view, and then it's just a very quick moment. Just a couple of quick taps of either W or S, and then either C or space bar to push yourself up to it, and then boom, lock your connector. You're done. That's it. Like I said, best place to put these connectors on small ships is going to be on top or on bottom of your ship. And that will give you, like I said, everything becomes intuitive at that point, and you are able to hook up your ship very quickly. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new and enjoyed the video. And as always, stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now.